Hey guys, how's it going? I am the ConflictNerd. Hello and welcome to the Dead Linger Alpha Build 009C. So this game is on Steam's Greenlight. You can get it from, I believe it's the deadlinger.com. It's 20 bucks. And you could probably compare this the most to something like DayZ. Alright, it's an open world zombie survival game where the world is... what size is the world? Let's say the world is about the size of a planet, which is quite impressive, frankly. Yeah, if I'm perfectly honest, that is quite impressive. So we're gonna jump in. We're gonna play a bit of the Dead Linger and see how things go. Hopefully they'll go quite well. It does do the whole... like I said, this game is an alpha. It's kind of doing the Minecraft thing. It's cheaper now than it will be when it is properly released. And it's doing another Minecraft thing in that when you're running it locally, solo mode, it's still running a server. It's just running a local server, which I'm completely okay with. Okay, so where are we? I am getting hungry, but I have a gun, which isn't loaded, so let's load it and kill that zombie. So I have been playing a bit of this. I do have some guns, I do have a hammer. Those controls will go away eventually. Whoa! Alright, get out of here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Nope. I said nope. There we go. Lovely. Alright, so like I said, it's in alpha. It's not exactly finished. But one of the coolest features in this that I think DayZ is really missing is that you can do stuff like this. You can move furniture. You can, opening doors isn't just a button. And you can notice these planks and these boards on the windows. Now, I believe this is actually a world I've been playing in multiplayer. If I'm not... Oh, God. Okay, that's not good. He's just broken down my door. I believe this is a world that I've been playing on multiplayer, but that's fine. So what you'll find here is a little suburb. So there are settlements in the world. There are prisons. There's a lot of things for you to explore. There's forests. There's plains. That actually looks like it might be the prison way over there. I am about to die of starvation. Do I have any food? No. There might be some in this house though. So let's go and see if we can get some of that. It doesn't really matter if you die because the game will just respawn you with your stuff anyway. But I would still rather not die. It looks like I'm gonna. As you can see by the stats here, my breath's quite low and my food meter is quite low. So I am on the brink of starvation. But hopefully we will find something before I just fall over and stop functioning. Yep, I've definitely been here. The place is a tip. I'm a little bit worried, actually, that I'm not going to find anything. Although I will take this because I want to show you something. So one of the features of this game that's very unique when compared to DayZ or something, well, anything survival, I guess you could compare it most to something like Minecraft, is if you get a board, you can, it's basically free, for fuck's sake, hold on. Right, you're really getting in my bloody way. I'm trying to do a video here and you're being an ass, alright? You too. Oh, for God's sake. No. Reload. There we... What? Son of a... I'm gonna die anyway, but, Oh, I've been bitten. I'm infected. Great. Okay, so something you can do is freeform barricading. So if I just rotate this a little bit. Walk up to here. There we go. Lovely. Nicely barricaded window. And nothing getting in there. Ever. Okay, you... Perfect. So I wouldn't say... Oh, cinder blocks. Perfect. Wait, did I just pick that up? Oh, I did. Fantastic. And a teddy bear, because why the hell not? That's actually a backpack. I love the description of that. Did you notice that? It said don't ask at the bottom. What have we got? What is that? Is that food or is that clothing? Oh. Well, I just got a notification on Facebook So, how many people just checked their Facebook right there? Be honest. I don't usually leave Facebook running in the background. Oh, I actually haven't done that on a video in a very long time. That's odd. That's something I haven't done. So yeah, be honest. How many of you just checked Facebook? Or how many of you thought you had Facebook running when you didn't? Because I've got a funny feeling that a lot of you did it. Because I do it all the bloody time. Alright, any food in here before I fall over and die? Nope. There is nothing. Hello. Nice to meet you. Oh, for God's sake. I'm just going to cave your skull in with the hammer. There we go. Fantastic. What I will now proceed to do is... Oh, cinder block. Right. I need cinder blocks because apparently building with cinder blocks is much better than plywood. Who knew? It's like a revolution in construction. Let's board this place up a little bit. So this is basically what you do right now. There's a fair deal of survival. It's a lot of scavenging. The thing is, I've been playing in this same world for a while now. I've been playing in this same town for a while now. So, most of the buildings have been looted. I am currently waiting to die because that's actually another town over there. That's a water tower and that's an office building. In the same way, just over there in this same town, there is a water tower and an office building. So that is actually another town, which would be fantastic to get to right now. So, since I don't need to worry too much about death, because I will just respawn, I think I'll start making my way to that other town. Actually, is that food? No, that's an alarm clock. I don't need that. I don't need that. So some interesting features with this game. Oh god, something's breaking in. They include... Basically, the barricading is probably the most interesting feature right now. Some interesting stuff that they're planning is that you will eventually be able to fence off an area and have an effective safe zone where zombies do not spawn. Which, frankly, I am quite excited about. Because this game is basically what I wanted from DayZ for a really long time. I wanted something that I can just play single player, or where I can just host a private server and play with some friends. You see, the thing is, this world is on my system. Oh, I have just died of starvation. Okay, right, I'm dead. Yes, this world is on my system. This isn't a server-based world. Well, maybe it's my server-based world. But the thing is, if I open this... Oh, there we go. Alright, fantastic. So that is the other town. Ah, right. The sun is setting. So if I go to here... No, wait a minute. This is a local server. So if I type /login default... there we go. I am now a server admin. And if I do... what is it? Set day noon. Oh, God, that got bright. Right, yes. So I'm cheating a little bit. Just for the purpose of demonstration today. I will probably do a buttload more of this game and not cheat. It's just that for today, I want to make my way to that town. I want to give you an idea of how big this is, right? So as you can see, there are a bunch of zombies out here in the wilderness. Which isn't all that, I'll say, realistic. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, if the world's taken over by zombies and we all die... Oh, for God's sake, there's Facebook. I'm so sorry. If the world is taken over by zombies, well, for one, everyone will be posting about it on Facebook. That's just a fact. But for another, I don't see why so many zombies would be out in the wilderness. So maybe we're going to have more regional-based zombies in this game towards completion. I like to imagine that'll be the case. It's like, hey, there won't be that many zombies in the wilderness. It'll be a bit safer, but it's safer from the zombies. But the chances are that you're going to die from starvation because it's not a small map. It's not a quick journey. It's not a matter of, hey, spend a minute and you'll get to the other city. You know, you can see that is really far away. That is going to take me quite some time to get to. Which is why I'm going to sort of divert through this forest because I'm curious to see if I can find a certain building. There is a forestry hut or a hunter's hut or something like that. And I want to see if I can find it. Because there is a degree of resource gathering. you can chop down trees to make planks. You don't make the planks, it will just give you planks and sheets of wood, which you can make barricades with. If you actually have a sledgehammer, and not just a normal hammer, you can slam said pieces of wood into the ground and build a fence anywhere. So in a way, if you take your time and you're careful and you don't have a lot of zombies around, like a location like here would be perfect to build yourself a little shack. But I haven't had a chance to try that. I don't know whether or not that is realistically possible. But since there is going to be a system where you can fence off an area, I have to assume that that will sort of be a thing. I mean, I've seen people on this game's subreddit. They build like bridges between houses using sheets of wood and planks of wood, and it's just nuts. I don't know how they do it. I mean, it's so neatly positioned. It's not an accurate thing. I mean, when you're holding any item out like a sheet of wood or a plank of wood, you hold the right mouse button and you can rotate it. But I wouldn't say it's all that accurate. But that's irrelevant. Anyway, we are getting closer to this town. It's quite interesting to see that there is really bugger all here. So maybe they've already got a degree of that kind of regional zombie thing. Oh, hold up. No, there they are. Okay, I spoke a little bit too soon. But we're getting there. I mean, this guy here is no threat. Let's be honest. You, buddy. There you go. No problem. I feel like I'm going to regret that. Oh god, that's eerie. That's actually quite eerie. There's only one... Oh no, oh god, there's a few. They're spawning. They are spawning. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? If I bring up the chat again, set day... bloody hell, what's the time? Set day night? No, set day midnight. Oh, there we go. Alright. So it's midnight, and it's pretty dark. You do have a flashlight, which is good. It reminds me a bit of Slender. Oh god, I'm in a forest. Oh, bugger. Okay, I have actually lost where I'm going. Where is that water? There it is. That way. Okay, so this is nighttime. Alright, this is what it looks like at nighttime running through a forest. I've never done this before. But since I'm not in full screen mode, I'm only in 720p at the minute. I'm fairly comfortable. If something does suddenly jump out and attack me and maul me with some big ugly face, I can quickly Alt F4 and go cry into my pillow. That's something I may have to do. Now we're getting close. It looks like there's a bit of a hill there, so I'm curious to see what this town will be like. If I'm perfectly honest, I am gonna set time back to day now, though. Set day, noon. Oh god, that's bright. Right, so let's just get to this town, shall we?